Nice.
This is the funkiest cellophane wrap job I've ever seen on a product before. Sadly, I don't get that smooth box drop. It's a very tiny annoyance, but I do love the small details when I open up a new electronics. Anyways, in the box we get a little faux leather carrying case for the headphones themselves obviously, a micro USB cable to charge the 800 milliamp battery, and a 3.5mm auxiliary cable for listening to your music with a wired connection after that beefy battery dies. Like? Dislike? I don't know, paper, you're asking too much of me at once. Why is one side of this paper upside down? Does China have this different of a reading style there? Interesting. These headphones are wireless, so they have multiple features, switches, and ports on board. These include a button on the side with an LED indicator, a built-in pause, forward, back, volume up, volume down functions, a non-curved style headphone jack, a micro USB port for charging, power switch with options for Bluetooth and noise cancelling features, and a built-in microphone. Now these headphones themselves are built really well. I do not foresee breaking these big boys as an issue for me. A built-in microphone means you can take phone calls without taking off your headphones and pulling out your phone. Very minimal extra work is very convenient. I like the stainless steel design on the bands that you see when you extend the ear cups if you have a big head like me. Again, it really is the small things that count. With 40mm drivers on board, the bass is evident, albeit muddy at some points. I also feel like there should be a little more punch to it, but at this point I find it really hard to complain. If you are like many knuckleheads in my college who blare crappy rap music out of their headphones instead of keeping it to themselves, then you'll be glad to know that these things push some impressive volume. They get loud. Very comfortable, cushiony cups for the ears. I can easily wear these for hours. They also isolate background noise pretty well. The advertised battery life is 30 hours. Given the big battery, I can believe that. Once again, very impressive at this price point. But then again, in some ways, these sure aren't big name brand headphone qualities like Bose, JBL, or Beats. The cups make weird noises when something pushes up against them. Sounds kind of like a flexing plastic sound. It's hard to explain. Okay, now, I don't understand how they got this part wrong. The volume buttons are inverted. You hold upwards to decrease volume and hold down to increase volume. I just don't like this button layout, period. The functions are too close together and can get confusing. The clicking of the buttons sounds annoyingly cheap as well. The noise cancelling feature has very little effect to the experience. The normal Bluetooth mode does a fantastic job at cancelling noise. Also, both modes use Bluetooth technology to connect to the device, so I don't understand. They really did not need to turn these into two different modes. Once again, very confusing layout. And I think the biggest gripe about these are you cannot connect to all Apple devices. It worked fine for my iPhone and my MacBook, but it did not work with this one. Why is it so picky on what these can connect to? These headphones are listed on Amazon for about $60, but there have been deals like mine where I found them for $40. I'll put the link down in the description if you're interested. Candidly, I would recommend giving these a try at both prices. I give the Cohen E7s an 8 out of 10. Would listen to the Shrek soundtrack on repeat using these babies till I die of ear cancer.